Shalom Yashala. I'm gonna start this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Wakwakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone that teach us will well and will well to their Kwakodash, and salutation to you, Akiam, that's on highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity. And to all the Akiam and Akov that's in this truth that's going upon the name of Yahweh, Waya Ushamashiach, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. To this lesson, it's about the hammer of the earth is at it again. Okay? Dangerous times. Okay? Trump to put 10% tariff on 8 European countries that oppose to him taking over Greenland. Okay? That's an escalation of diplomacy, right? Of allies, right? Babylon is betraying his allies, right? Okay? And those allied countries are forming coalition, man, to come against Babylon. And this is the will of Yahweh, power by Hashem Yahushai. Okay? And let's get the scriptures real quick, man. Okay? Let's bring YouTube first, okay, to show you, okay? This from this Trump announced no tariff in European countries that oppose, right? He's taking over of Greenland. Let's play that video, man.
A new threat from President Trump in the standoff over Greenland. The president says he'll impose a 10% tariff on Denmark and 7 other European nations opposed to his takeover plans. Today, thousands rallied in Denmark and Greenland, as you see there, to send Trump a message that the territory is not for sale. Ramy Inocencio at our London bureau is tracking all the latest developments. Ramy.
Good evening. It's not often we see bipartisan support from Congress, but President Trump managed to push 10 members, Republican and Democrat, to fly to Denmark to say Greenland must stay linked to the kingdom. Across the country, mass protests, the theme, hands off Greenland. Today, rare anti-American anger rippled across the Kingdom of Denmark. A friendship forged over 225 years, now fraying as President Trump insists he must have Greenland. But also in Copenhagen, another rarity, a bipartisan group of visiting U.S. lawmakers saying the president does not speak for all Americans.
I hope that the people of the Kingdom of Denmark do not abandon their faith in the American people.
Denmark's former ambassador to NATO called the Trump White House ungrateful.
I'm angry because I think that this is an affront to an ally that has stood up with the U.S. In Afghanistan, in Iraq, all over the world.
Is the White House being imperial in its ambitions?
The need for control and the need to expand the U.S., that sounds very much like imperialism in my eye.
Europe is pushing back too. French President Emmanuel Macron committed French troops to Greenland on Friday as Operation Arctic Endurance gets underway with 8 European allies to patrol Greenland's Arctic lands, waters, and skies. In Nuuk, the capital, protests today as well, with anger focused on the tiny U.S. consulate and its 4 employees.
We are not interested in being Americans.
And a blunt message Trump's followers can understand. Make America go away. As for Trump's tariffs, the UK says they're completely wrong. France says that they're intimidation. Sweden says it's blackmail. And Jerica, Canada is concerned, too, that what Trump is doing could happen to them.
Ramy Inocencio reporting from London.
As you can see, okay, there's no honor among thieves, okay? And this is what they're saying, too. When something is a hammer, he see everything as a nail, and that's what America been. America been a hammer to the 4 corners of the earth, okay. And now you see all countries, especially its allies, as nails that need to be beat down, okay. And that's a proverb right there, okay. And let's get to the YouTube channel. This is from
if you saw the news, but Fox News is claiming President Trump is declining in the polls. And President Trump...
Let's begin our coverage with the White House's deal.
This is from Live Now, okay, on Fox, right? Trump threatened European tariff. Greenland opposition, right? They oppose Trump taking over Greenland.
With Greenland. Today, Greenland becoming a fast-moving issue at the intersection of trade, security, and Arctic geopolitics. President Trump announcing new tariffs targeting several European countries, tying the pressure campaign to renewed U.S. demands around Greenland. The president posting this lengthy message this morning. I'm going to read it. We have subsidized Denmark and all of the countries of the European Union and others for many years by not charging them tariffs or any other forms of remuneration. Now, after centuries, it is time for Denmark to give back. World peace is at stake. China and Russia want Greenland, and there is not a thing that Denmark can do about it. They currently have 2 dog sleds as protection, one added recently. Only the United States of America under President Donald J. Trump can play in this game, and very successfully at that. Nobody will touch this sacred piece of land, especially since the national security of the United States and the world at large is at stake. On top of everything else, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, France, Germany, the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, and Finland have journeyed to Greenland for purposes.
As you can see, those things are escalating right now, okay? And this is wars and rumors of wars, okay? And Trump want to take over. And Trump is telling the people that China and Russia want to take over Greenland, okay? That's an escalation of word plays, okay? Propaganda, okay? But those things, as much as it's a psyop, a lot of times, those things come to reality, okay? And those things play, and that's prophecy coming to pass right now, okay? And let's go to Jeremiah chapter 50. Jeremiah chapter 50, let's start at verse 8. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 8. We move out of midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as a he-goat before the flocks. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nation from the north country, and they shall set themselves an hour against her. This is exactly what you see right now, okay? Those nations that Trump's trying to put tariff on them, okay, are great nation out here, okay? Because France, England, Denmark, Norway, those are the great countries out here, okay? Sweden, those are great countries out here, okay? They got fire powers. China and Russia, those are great countries, man, okay? And the Most High gonna make those nations to come against Babylon, against the Chaldeans, right? Okay? And they shall set themselves an hour against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their hour shall be as a mighty expect men, none shall return in vain. And when those nations set up their hours against the don't they call it nuclear missiles against Babylon, and nothing, those things coming back, because those things gonna hit their target, man. Because you were glad, because you rejoiced, or the destroyer of my heritage, because we are grown fat as the heifer of grass and below as bows. Okay, Esau, Edom, which is Babylon. Babylon received our sons and daughters, okay, and put us in great slavery, in shadow slavery, okay. And they make us work for free. They were glad when they were putting us in hardcore slavery, man, okay? Your mother shall be so confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Who's the mother of Babylon, aka America? It's England. And all those European countries, man, okay? Now those countries are so confounded out here, okay? Behold, because America got all those nations inside of him that built a Babylon. America, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. All those nations, all those European nations are part of America, man, okay? They don't that give Babylon their identity, okay? They like the mother of Babylon, especially England. And now England is so confounded out here. Those nations right now that have been allied with Babylon is so confounded right now. Let's get that again. Number 12. Your mother shall be so confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the henceforth of the nation shall be wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Okay, because of the wrath of Yahweh power, it shall be inhabited. Okay, and it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goes by Babylon shall be astonished and haste at her plagues. Okay, hey, what's coming when all those European nations, all other nations upon this earth, when they come against Babylon, man? Okay, okay, when they assemble against Babylon, hey, they're gonna destroy Babylon. Okay, okay, America. Okay, put yourself in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bent the bow, shoot at her, spare no hours, for she have sinned against the Most High, and Babylon have done too much upon this earth. And now Babylon is proud, not only against the Most High, especially against the Most High, but against all the other nations too. Babylon is raising his head, okay, and thinking that it's the most powerful nation on earth, no one can touch him, okay. In his mind, not even the Most High can touch him, okay. Shut out against her round about, she hath given her hand, her foundation are falling, her halls are torn down, for it is the vengeance of Yahweh power, the vengeance upon her, as she have done, do unto her. As you can see, hey, Babylon foundation are falling, okay, the economy are falling, okay, the infrastructure are falling, okay, the way the crops are falling, man, okay. Now it's time for the Mosai to take vengeance upon her. As you can see, you see the uproar of the people out here, man. That's when you know we're at the end right now, okay? Hey, let's go to second address, man. 9. Second address 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure the time diligently in itself. When thou seest part of the sign pass, which I told thee before, then thou shalt understand at this very same time when the highest could begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquake and upwards of the people on the world, as we see right now, you got those European countries, the European countries right now, you have people in the streets uh, uh, protesting against Babylon, against those Chaldeans out here, man. Okay, okay, and those uproars, man, they ain't gonna stop out here. They're gonna put the government into a high place out here to take action, and those government are taking action. They're sending military to Greenland, and that's those things at the beginning of sorrows out here. Those are not only the beginning of things to come, okay. And because at the end of the day, it's the will of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai, okay. Then should thou well understand that the Mosai spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. That's what you know. The end of this world of Esau Edom rulership is being manifest right now, and there's not nothing Esau can do about it. Esau cannot do nothing about what's going on out here, okay? Because this is the will of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua. All those who talking actions, you see, it's the will of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua. It's to cause the beast to hit the whore, okay? That's exactly the time that we are in right now, okay? And let's go to Isaiah. Let's go to Isaiah 14. Let's go back to Jeremiah, right? Jeremiah, let's go to verse 23. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 22, a sound of battle is in the land and a good destruction. See, it's a sound of battle. That's a sound of wars out here. To say you're gonna take someone else's land, which is the land of Greenland, control that's under the control of Denmark. That's an action of war. Okay, that's a sound of battle out here. Okay, now verse 23, as the hammer of the whole earth, cut asunder and broken, at is Babylon become a desolation among the nations. You see, is the hammer of the whole earth. Babylon, aka America, have been hammers of the whole earth. And now, when someone is a hammer, okay, or since the inception, they're gonna see everybody else as a nail again. And all those nations is when a nation is a hammer, you're gonna look at all the other nation as a nail out here. And in Esau Edom, especially the one that rule over Babylon right now, even though it got that stout look, you're gonna put it gonna make everybody gonna look like a nail that you have to beat down out here to get his ways. Okay, and that's the time that we are in. Verse 23: I have laid a snare for thee, thou art also taken of Babylon, and thou was not aware, thou art found and also caught, because thou art striving against Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai. Okay, this is a snare that the Messiah put for them. Okay, and Esau Edom, aka Babylon, aka especially Babylon, he caught in that snare till it get the beast in the hole and it's snare right now. Okay, the Lord is causing them to be divided. It's causing friction among them, those brothers, man, to make them fight. And this is the time that we are in right now. Okay, and there's no stopping this thing, man. Okay, and let's go to Isaiah 14. This is verse 6, right? Isaiah 14, verse 6. He who smote the nation, he who smote the people and wife with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nation in anger. This is what Trump is saying is gonna take what he did to Venezuela, what he try to do to Colombia, what he try to do Greenland. It's an act of anger, man. Okay, he's not getting his ways. He want better solution and action. Okay, to be taken. Okay, now it's going against those nations out here, man. It's angry against those nations, man. But now it's taking action, cause like it want a certain I mean like certain resolution that they want. Like you want them to pay more military you want NATO to pay more onto the military alliance they have. They're not taking action. So Trump is threatening right now. But at the end of the day, it's the Lord that's setting him up, man. Okay. Okay, and it's anger is persecuted and none hinder. Okay, as you can see, and Babylon is about to be persecuted right here, man. Okay, and none hinder, man. Okay, when the whole nation come against Babylon, hey, none gonna hinder out here. None gonna try to stop what's coming for Babylon. Yet the fir tree rejoice at thee, and the cedar of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no fella is come against us. It just shows you, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the problem on this earth, especially Babylon, man. Okay? Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. He stir up the dead for thee. Even all the chief ones of the earth ye have raised up from for their thrones, all the kings of the nation, and all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Hey, Babylon is falling. All those nations are starting to be weak. Okay, especially America is getting weak economically, spiritually, and crop wise, right? And like even in a agriculture, Babylon is becoming weak, right? Art thou falling from heaven, O Lucifer, son of morning? Art thou cut down to the ground with these weakened nations? You see, that's a form of weakened nation by putting tariff on the nations out here. Okay, Babylon is trying to weaken these nations right here, man. Especially Esau, as a whole nation. Now they're getting a taste of their own wicked ways, man. Okay, for they though have said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit upon the mount of congregation, and the side of the north. I will ascend above the height of the clouds. I will be like the Mosai, and the mind. Esau, so-called government, as a nation of people, in the rulership of the earth, they're thinking about like they are the Mosai, man. That no other nation can beat them, man. But the Mosai is setting a trap for them, man. The Mosai gonna have them fight against amongst each other, man. They that see thee shall knowingly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble and this shake kingdom? And what Trump is doing right now with those European countries, he's shaking them, man, okay? And make them pay money. Okay, it's shaking kingdoms. Like all those nations I just named are kingdoms, man. Okay, that Babylon is trying to shake, man. Okay, Babylon is at it again. Babylon is shaking those kingdoms, man. Okay, Babylon, the hammer of the earth, is at it again, shaking those kingdoms, shaking the European countries for okay, for opposing the Greenland deal, man. Okay, that made the world is a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof. That opened not the house of his prisoners. In America, got the largest prison house in the world, man. Okay, in the earth. Okay, the largest one. Okay, especially Jacob, you so-called black Latinos and American. Okay, eh, in the midst of Esau, Edom, man, the so-called white man, man. Okay, because I think Babylon is responsible for 25% of all the prisoners and on the earth, man. That's in prison, of prisoners in prison right now, man. And Jacob, you so-called black Latino American, you got the majority of those people that's in jail, man. And Babylon is not opening his prison's house, man, for that, man. And when things hit the fan, and then when the MOTB, more people gonna be in jail, more people gonna be killed, okay? And Babylon gonna be as known as the nation that have a lot of prisoners, man. Okay? And let's go to Habakkuk quick. Habakkuk 2. Let's start at verse 6. Shall not all this take a parable against thee, and a turning proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increased that which is not his, along, and him to him that lighted himself with the clay. With all those motion, those things that's going on right now, Esau Edom is increasing himself and take clay out here. It's a great debt out here. Now they're asking money for $1.5 trillion for the military. That's more money, more debt they're putting on themselves, man, because they are spoiled many nations, and that's again that's shaking down and spoiled many nations. All together of the people shall spoil thee. And what he's doing to the European countries right now is spoil those nations, man. Make them pay more money. That's it. That's a shaking down, man. Okay, that's it. Just like a bully taking money from taking lunch from a kid in school, man. And because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land and the cities and all that dwell therein, woe to him that covet an evil covetousness to his house, that they may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. And Esau covered Greenland. Babylon covered Greenland, and then when I take it, I'm talking about Trump administration, man. Do have caused shame to thy house by calling off many people, and have sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that built a town with blood, and established a city by iniquity. Okay? Behold, it is not of Yahweh power of hosts that the people shall labor and verify, and the people weary themselves of for very vanity. Okay? Okay, the Esau Edom is about to labor for the very fire that they want to put upon these people, man. Okay, just like they have done into the children of Israel, the same thing gonna be done unto them, right? They divide and conquered. The Messiah is doing the same thing to them. The Messiah is dividing the empire, okay, the rulership, and have Egyptians against Egyptians out here, man. Okay, for the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh power as the waters cover the sea. Woe unto him that give his neighbor drink, that putteth that bottle to him, and make him drunken also, that thou mayest look on the nakedness. Though I fail with shame for glory, drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cups of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spring shall be in thy glory. Okay, shameful spring is in Babylon's glory right now. That's why you see all those people and those nations are rising up against Babylon, man. Because hateful spewing, shameful spewing is in their glory right now. Esau and Edom as a nation of people, as a kingdom of people, man. Okay, as a in rulership right now, nothing but shameful spewing right here. Okay, I was supposed to trust those people, and they're fighting among each other, man. Okay, and let's go to Revelation, man. Let's get that. Okay, Revelation 17. Okay, Revelation chapter 17, verse 16. And he turned horns with those swords upon the beast. Those shall hit the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. And as you can see, the beginning of the hate of Esau, the whore, which is part of Esau Edom's kingdom, man. Okay, part of Esau Edom rulership, man. And now Babylon, okay, America, the whore, okay, It's being hated right now, but all by the beast, man. For God, for the Messiah, Yahweh, power by Hashem Yahushai, have put it in their hearts to fulfill His will and to agree and give them the kingdom unto the beast, unto the words of the Messiah shall be fulfilled. That's exactly what we see right now, okay? It's the word of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai, okay? It's being fulfilled right now. So the beginning of the beast hitting on the whole is at hand, man, and prophecy is coming to pass. And with that, I hope brothers and sisters was edified. I'm gonna close this lesson by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushai by Hashem Yokakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone that teach us will well and will well to the Aqua Kodash, and salutation to you, Akiam, that's in highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom, shalom.